I just came back from a morning walk and I had a realization that kind of felt like a little bit of a come to Jesus meeting with myself. I don't know that I love that term, but that's the best term I can think of right now. It's because I'm in the process of relaunching the workbook that I've used to build my dream life. And I talk about my dream life and how I'm living my dream life, which for real, I am living parts of my dream life today. The thing that I visualized in 2025, I'm living many aspects of that today. And that's wild to think about. I built this process. I built a workbook. It was called Achieving Alignment. Now it's called Aligned. I'm in the process of relaunching it, making all this content to share it with everyone so that you guys could get your hands on it because, like I said, it has changed my life. And I realized the dream life that I'm referencing, the visualization that I did in January and then again in February this year, I don't know why I did it so many times, that's not even accurate anymore. I was realizing, I thought, is that really the dream life? I've been talking to people about how I want to have Minneapolis as a home base and be able to travel and be able to visit my parents. And the more I think about it, I realized I don't think that that's true. I think even me saying I want to have Minneapolis as a home base was me already sort of limiting my dream, when the reality is I know where I want my home base to be and it's not even in the US. And I realized I need to be very honest about myself, because if I continue talking about that being my dream life, that's the life I'm going to build. And that's fine, but that's not my dream life. That's not the life I want anymore. The realization was, all right, Christina, let's dream really freaking big. Let's dream so big it scares you and makes you think, oh my God, what? And that realization is my dream life is having a home in Spain and having a place near my parents in St. Pete Beach. And when I say in Spain, I don't know where in Spain. I love Madrid, but I also think I could really enjoy living in Valencia. I've also wanted to live in Coruña for a while, so like maybe me figuring that out. I've been to all those places. I've stayed in all those places. I've lived in Madrid before. But the realization of, Christina, stop pretending your dream life is this comfortable, more attainable version and just like own up to what it is that you really want. And what I really want is to live in Spain and be able to come back and travel to the US and spend as much time as I want at a condo or a home or wherever, with the flexibility, then the freedom to do it whenever I want. And that feels very big because there's a lot of money required to make that dream happen. And that's the next step, right? The next step is, how do you actually make it happen money-wise? And we're going to get to that and I'll share that as it happens. But I just wanted to be very upfront with you because I'm talking about building your dream life and I realized that I was talking about a dream life that wasn't accurate to myself anymore. So it felt very invigorating to talk that through for myself and sort of get realigned and refocused on what feels really, really true to me. But it also feels really good to share it with you because I do genuinely believe that we need to voice what we want for the universe. Otherwise, it's not going to know what we want. And I also just think, who knows, maybe you're sitting there and you've been talking about a dream life that's really like a half measure of the actual dream. So say the actual dream, work towards the actual dream. It might take longer than you think or than you want, but why not? Worst case scenario, you end up living the same life that you're already living. Best case scenario, you build your dream and you even outgrow it and realize a bigger dream. Who knows? On that note, I need to actually get towards doing the work to make the money to make the dream happen.